Well, Buckingham Palace says it is considering all options in the wake of a fresh bombshell. It stems from the Dutch translation of a new book about the royals that names names in one of the biggest controversies driving the big family rift. The CBC's Thomas Dagg explains.
Either this book contains a bombshell revelation or one massive blunder. Whatever happened, Buckingham Palace is now facing the fallout of what's proving to be an international enigma, with British tabloids claiming a royal racist has been named.
I wasn't aware that I had a different version of the book than everyone else in the world.
Author Omid Scobie is considered a close ally of Prince Harry and his wife Meghan. His new book, Endgame, features previously untold allegations about the royal family. And somehow only the version in Dutch contains one especially explosive claim that points back to this.
Concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
In 2021, Meghan told Oprah about how a royal purportedly spoke of her then unborn son, Archie. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex never publicly said who had asked about skin color. But in that new book, Dutch royal reporter Rick Evers was the first to spot two names.
It's Charles. King Charles is in the book. And in a later paragraph, it says that someone else was also part of the discussion. That name is the Princess of Wales.
Out on Thursday night, Catherine and Prince William avoided commenting. And on a British chat show, the author said what ended up written in Dutch didn't come from him.
I had never submitted a book that had their names in it, so I can only talk about my version.
Yeah.
I'm obviously frustrated.
The Dutch publisher withdrew the book, simply stating an error had occurred. But how?
Were easily overlooked, or someone at the publisher missed the memo. And the other option is, of course, that it was totally on purpose.
A Buckingham Palace spokesperson would only say they're considering all options. Thomas Dagg, CBC News, Toronto.
Now, the author of the book is saying more on how the names appeared in the Dutch edition. In an interview with the BBC, he denied including the names, but he also did not deny that they were accurate.
It's not for me to apologise because I still want to know what's happened.
But the buck stops with you, surely.
It doesn't stop with me because there are irresponsible people in this country that have broken the law and repeated names that should never have been repeated, should never have been named. The book I wrote, the book I edited, the book I signed off on did not have names in it. So I'm as frustrated as everyone else.
That was the author of the book Endgame, Omid Scobie, speaking with the BBC about the Dutch language versions of his book.